Hi, Brad Poche here with Berryland Campers. Thank you for visiting us on the World Wide Web. It's a beautiful spring day, April the 5th. This is Wednesday, April the 5th. We got some beautiful weather this weekend, and it's just time of the year to get camping really cranked up. We've had a real good show. We had our open house here in March, had a great month, sold a lot of campers, made a lot of new friends, and it's really kind of getting into the camping season. Today we're going to spend a little bit of time. I want to talk about the Blue Ridge Cabin Edition. We did a short video on this earlier in the year. I wasn't quite sure how many we were going to have in stock, so I didn't want to spend a whole lot of time on it. But we have a good selection. I think we have 7 of these in stock right now. Great deal, guys. This unit is on sale right now for $39,900. And this is it's called a Model 304, but it's a 36-foot fifth wheel, and it's absolutely one of our best-selling floor plans. We're going to go inside and check out some of the inside floor plans, but while we're out here, I'll point out some of the exterior features. This is a full high-profile fifth wheel. This is not a little mid-pro. It's got a king bed in the inside, lots of headroom up front. You can't really see it, but it has 2 air conditions. It's got a low-profile Dometic air condition up in the front. You notice here slam latch compartment doors here up in the front, big storage. I don't know if you can see it from this angle, but we got some exterior speakers, power awning, LED lights, LED landing lights. The Blue Ridge is made in the same plan as the Cardinal fifth wheels. So this is really high-end construction. This is built by the same people that build our Cardinals at a very good price point. Once again, this is a $39,900 unit. Triple slide, 2 air conditioners, and when we get inside, I'm going to show you some real cool features that are available on this Blue Ridge 304. This is a cabin edition, in stock now at Berryland. If you click on our website and kind of go through, you can see some inside pictures, but stick around, we're going to walk inside and take a look at the 304. We're just walking in the door of the 2017 Blue Ridge 304 SR. The SR, I think, stands for Special Run. Everybody's got a little different meaning to some of these model numbers. This unit has a suggested list of 61,701.50 from Forest River, and it's on sale here at Berryland Campers for $39,900. We're just coming in the door. As I said, we're going to point out some of the interior features on the Blue Ridge. First thing I'll point out is the command center is right here when you walk in the door. It's hard to see where I got the cameraman standing, but right when you walk in the door, there's a command center. It's got your light switches, your awning, all the stuff, your tank level readings and all that kind of stuff. So it's right, you can get to it from inside or outside. I also point out here you got switches for your lights, all LED lights up here on the ceiling, all these little can lights. You also have your thermostat and a max air vent. You have a max air vent here in the kitchen. I don't know if you can kind of see it. There's a ceiling fan up here, and then there's an automatic max air vent, and that's controlled by a thermostat and a remote control. We can just turn it off and it'll open up and it'll close. It's real high in the camper, so we needed to put it on a remote control so that you can operate it. Big advantage of that fantastic fan is you can turn that on and kind of change the air in the camper. It kind of works like an attic fan back in the old days. We walk right in the door here and we're in the kitchen. Of course, the first thing you'll notice, and it's been very popular, is this big old giant residential refrigerator. And this thing, LG, so this is a name brand refrigerator, stainless steel front. You got the French doors, big pull-out drawer here at the bottom for the freezer. Very high-end, big residential refrigerator. A lot of customers will ask us, well, Brad, you know, I hate to give up our old propane refrigerator as we're going down the road. Will this refrigerator work? This unit is equipped with an inverter. So when you have some batteries, we'll put a battery up underneath. You have your truck battery, you'll be plugged into 12 volt. It'll convert invert 12 volt electricity to 110 volt electricity, and this refrigerator freezer will run while you're going down the road, so you can keep your food cold. Solid surface countertop here, stainless steel sink, removable faucet, a lot of residential features, plenty of cabinetry here. You got 2 cabinets, 3 cabinets here, 1, 2, 3, 4 here across the front, and these are deep. These are nice. You can fit a full plate up in here, a box of cereal, that kind of stuff in your kitchen cabinets here. Turn around and you have an island. This is a stationary island. It doesn't move, and it gives us a nice big drawer bank. Actually, the drawer bank's on the other side. This is a cabinet here. This is a full cabinet. Back here on the back side, we're going to have 4 drawers, 1, 2, 3, 4. Freestanding dinette. I say this unit's available with a booth dinette. A lot of our customers ask this. I think most of what we have here is going to be the freestanding dinette. All of our freestanding dinettes are going to come with 4 chairs. These 2 are designed to be folded up. You can put it up in the front. When we get into the front bedroom, I'm going to show you this great big deep closet that we have. Of course, you're going to have storage under your dinette, and you have 2 leaves on your dinette. So you can actually pull this table out. And I'm going to kind of fiddle with it here, but there's a little knob. This pulls out, these 2 leaves pull up, so you can actually sit 4 people at this table, which is a real nice feature. We're going to stop the camera for 1 minute because I'm going to flip around to the back side of the 5th wheel because there's some cool kitchen features, and then we're going to talk about the living area before we go up front and show you the master bedroom and bathroom. And our cameraman just turned around to where I was standing right at the doorway, so we're kind of facing the back end of the 5th wheel. I was talking earlier about the 4 drawer bank. Nice deep drawers here in this island. Of course, once again, the big refrigerator here. Big size oven, full size oven. Solid. It's a flat surface suburban stove cover. I'm getting a little tongue twisted there. I also want to point out this LED lights here. There's little lights like this all around. When we get in the closet, I was noticing earlier, you got a couple up in the closet, around in some of the slide outs, but this kind of stuff helps when you're in a camper. A lot of times they don't put enough lights and it's hard to see. This has been one of the most popular options in 5th wheels and travel trailers here of late, is this full-size pantry. And once again, we're looking at a unit that's got a retail of $61,000 but a sale price of $39,900, and it's going to have some very high-end features. A lot of them will build this pantry and just put a few shelves. We got 3 shelves here, but then we also have 3 nice pull-out drawers so that you can access. You can put pots and pans and pull them out, see what you got, push them back in all the way down to the floor. It's really nicely done, and it's a really nice feature I think Blue Ridge puts. It's usable when you're in here. You know, a lot of people struggle with places to put big pots. We cook a lot down here in Louisiana, and you want a place to put all that stuff. Easy access. Then, of course, it looks real nice. Glass front over it. It's got a light in here so you can see what you put in there. Real nice feature. Then down here underneath your oven, I always point out, this is one of the features we used to point out. In 2001, Wildcat was the first one by Forest River to put a pots and pans drawer underneath your oven, and we're still doing it today. And a lot of brands don't. A lot of them will just put a cover over there and you won't have a drawer underneath your oven. Real nice place to store some extra pots and pans and whatnot. Kind of coming back here, front part here would be the dining room, the kitchen area of the camper. This would be more of the living area. And what makes this floor plan so popular, and we sell it in a lot of different brands, a lot of brands. It's probably the #1 selling floor plan in the 5th wheel industry right now, is the fact that you can sit in the theater seating directly across from your TV. A lot of customers like that, to have a kitchen, cooking area, and a living area back here in the back. And it's very important for a lot of customers to be able to sit in this theater seat and be looking directly at the TV. So this is going to have that. Another thing that this unit's going to have is a full-size 3-cushion couch across the back. You say, well guys, you see a lot of these floor plans that, oh, everybody's got a couch across the back. A lot of brands do, but what a lot of brands will do is build a little end table here and an end table here, and that couch is not big enough for an adult to lay down. I'm not a very tall fella, but I can lay down completely on this couch here and watch TV. That's a very important feature that our customers tell us. Big storage cabinet here along the back. We pointed out these LED lights earlier that are all around the camper. Lots of storage. I mentioned the ceiling fan earlier. We get a shot of the ceiling fan. But I want to point out here these vents here. This has the whisper quiet AC system, and there's 4 AC vents in this living, 6 AC vents in this living area alone. A lot of brands, this is where they skimp, and this is where you don't see where the money's spent. They'll put a regular air condition, 1 or 2 vents. Well, that's all fine and dandy until it gets 95 degrees in August here in Louisiana, southern Texas, Florida. When you're in the southeast, AC and cooling is very important. These are your return air vents. Your air conditioning's located here in the back, and it forces air all the way down the run. This air conditioning goes all the way up to the front bedroom. You have another air conditioner in the front bedroom that'll push air all the way back here also. The big deal that we found, and I've become an expert in air movement over the last few years, is if you move the air around the camper, it does better. And this is one of the best systems that we found to keep a camper cool. Nowadays we got gray campers, brown campers, black campers, dark fronts. Before they were all white. Well, that's fine. White reflects heat. Some of these colors makes it a little bit hotter, and you need to circulate that air. Very important feature. I'll also point out here while we're in the back, you notice that there's a crown on this roof. This has a crowned roof. You'll really notice it up front when we look in the bedroom, and we're fixing to walk up there, and I'll show you the advantages of having that crown roof. Interior advantage: 1, it looks very nice. 2, it sheds water. 3, it gives you more ceiling height and it circulates more air. And we're fixing to walk up front into the bedroom and it show you the headroom up there, which is probably some of the best in the RV industry. Once again, we're in the 304 SR. This is on sale for $39.9. As long as we have them in stock, you can come in here and buy one for $39.9 here at Berryland Campers. I think we have 6 or 7 here in stock. It's once again in here in April 2017. We're going to flip around and walk up front and show you the master bedroom. We're up in the front of the $39.9 special here at Berryland Campers, the 304 SR, and we're in the bedroom. First thing I want to point out, I mentioned earlier, is this nice big crown ceiling with headroom. You know, once again, I'm not a very tall person, but I had a fella in here the other day that was 6'2", 6'3". He can walk around in this bedroom. There's no steps on the floor, no gaps, no nothing. You notice this is a conventional bedroom slide out. Real important for our customers is this headroom up here in the front. We have some mid-profile units here at Berryland that are going to be less money, that may have different features. But if you're looking for a big full-time fifth wheel, this has got more options and more livability than I think you're going to find anywhere for the money. We were talking a bunch in the living area about the air conditioning system. That's the return air vent for the air conditioning that's in the front here. This is a low-profile Dometic quiet cool is what they call this system. But that's the return air vent. They blow out of here. There's air blowing out of here now. We only have the rear air condition running. There's 4 AC vents here. That's 10 AC vents between the living area and the bedroom, not counting what's in the bathroom and the hall. So you're going to be able to move the air around, and that's what makes a camper get cool, and that's what we found is the best way to overcome the heat in the south. King bed is what this unit is equipped with. You also have a little room to move around. A lot of people say, oh, we'd like to have the queen bed because we want to have room to walk around. Well, you can still walk around up in the front of this bedroom and a king bed. That's because this is a big camper with a lot of room. Big closet area up here in the front. I'm not going to jump in here. I'm going to show you here. These doors slide. This is the washer dryer area of this closet, but you notice I can get in here. I mean, this is a real closet. You can really hang something. A lot of times they'll make a closet and you hang a shirt up and it's got to turn sideways. Well, you can hang a suit in here. This is the washer dryer. This is washer dryer capable. You can put a stack or you can put the combo. The washer dryer would go here. This would be your closet area. If you don't want the washer dryer, you can use this as a his and hers closet. And then this little area here is just like kind of in the pantry. You're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 drawers. Very nice, very wooden, hardwood. This is not some kind of particle board or whatever. And this is the same way they do it in a Cardinal. I mean, this is the same way they do it in a $75,000, $80,000 fifth wheel. So you're talking about high-end features in a camper for $39,900. Of course, this closes off, make it look real nice. I mentioned the lights earlier. Lights in the closet, real nice feature here. You're also going to have here at the foot of the bed a little dresser area with 4 nice drawers. Lots of storage and lots of room here to walk around at the foot of the bed. Once again, we're in a 304 SR. This unit's for $39,900. We have plenty in stock. We're going to I want to show you one more thing. We're going to flip around and I want to show you the bathroom area, and we'll kind of wrap it up, and we hope to invite you out and let you take a look at one of these. We're in the bathroom of the 304 SR, and there's a few things I want to point out. A lot of the bathrooms are very similar, but you do have differences. The first thing is the size of this shower. This is one of the biggest showers. You do have a seat here on the side, plenty of elbow room, plenty of headroom. We talked about the crown ceiling a couple times. It also, lends to giving you more headroom here in the shower area. A couple other things I want to point out. LED lights is storage here. You have a cabinet here over your toilet. A lot of your brands are not going to give you that. You got a cabinet here underneath your sink, as well as a drawer. Nice big sink. Then you have another row of cabinets on the side of your sink. So this would be a place you could store some towels, washcloths, toilet paper, and then you have a huge medicine cabinet here. Of course, talk about lights. We got more lights. Lights everywhere, and that's important. That's something I find a lot of customers don't pay attention to when they're shopping, is the amount of lights. But you find out real quick when you stay in it and it's dark that you need to have lights in a camper. Thank you for visiting us. Thank you for spending time with us. Once again, we'd love to invite you out and take a look at it. This is the 304 SR Blue Ridge Cabin Edition, on sale at Berryland Campers for $39,900.